Good morning, guys, or good day, guys, wherever you are. My name is Barnabas Akazwa, and I am an agronomist with Agrohotiponics. Agrohotiponics is an agro input company that deals with sales and technical support for some agri products. If you want to know more about the company, you can check our website on www.agrohotiponics.com. This morning I will be talking about the use of Cocopeat. The use of Cocopeat. This is a block of Cocopeat. Basically there has been a lot of confusion about the use of Cocopeat. Many people have tried Cocopeat and it didn't work for them. And the truth is that Cocopeat is one of the best growing media you can find around. And I'm going to explain that. So this is a block of Cocopeat, and we sell this block of Cocopeat for 3,000 naira. One block of Cocopeat has a swelling capacity of about 75 liters. You would agree with me that in the market they are selling potting soil for about 11,000 to 13,000 naira for 11,000 to 13,000 naira for 80-liter bag. This has a swelling capacity of 75 liters and it is only 3,000 naira. That is to say that if you know how to use Cocopeat properly for your nursery, then it is going to save you a lot of cost. It is going to save you a lot of cost. So this morning we are going to be demonstrating how to use Cocopeat. I was supposed to do this on the farm, but this week has really been busy for me and I was not able to go to the farm as I promised. So, and a lot of people are eager, that are asking me, okay, when are you doing the class? When are you doing the class? In order not to waste people's time further, I decided to demonstrate this in the office. And then when I go to the farm, I can also do another follow-up demonstration and share the video with you. So the first mistake people make is that most people buy the wrong type of Cocopeat. Now, in some of my posts, I said that we have three types of Cocopeat. We have the unwashed Cocopeat, we have the washed Cocopeat, and we have the buffered Cocopeat. Some people call it treated Cocopeat. Now, unwashed Cocopeat is when you just bring your coconut husk straight without washing and doing stuff, and you just without washing and you just use it directly. You can notice for those type of Cocopeat, the ECs are very high. EC is electric conductivity. Then we have what we call the washed Cocopeat, which is what is very popular in the Nigerian market. For that, most people will just get the coconut husk, put it in the rain, allow rain to fall on it, wash it. Some will cook it, will boil it, and then they will package it and start selling. For that, the EC is also very high. And I must tell you that when you use that type of Cocopeat, you will realize that you are not going to get the results you are looking for, no matter what you do. And unfortunately, that's what is circulating in the market in Nigeria today. Nigerians are generally price buyers. So when they see Cocopeat and it's cheap, especially for the distributors that buy Cocopeat, Nigerians are generally price buyers. So maybe I'm offering them a Cocopeat for say 2,800 per block for the distributors, and then another person is offering them Cocopeat for 2,500. A distributor will normally go for the one that is 2,500 because washed Cocopeat is cheaper. But I will never sell washed Cocopeat. I repeat, I will never sell washed Cocopeat. The reason is because it simply doesn't work. And for some of us, customer retainership is very important to us. So we don't just want to sell a product to you because we want to make money. We want to sell a product to you because we want you to benefit from this product and come back again. We want you to benefit from this product and come back again. But unfortunately, it is very difficult for you to look by mere eye and say, okay, this Cocopeat is washed, oh, this one is buffered. It is very difficult to tell. And because it's very difficult to tell, what I can only advise you is that you buy from people you trust. People you trust that won't sell washed Cocopeat for you. People you trust that understands Cocopeat and know what they're doing. If you are looking for buffered Cocopeat, then you come to us, Agro Hortiponics. We sell only buffered Cocopeat. We don't care how much they are selling Cocopeat in the market. What we are more concerned about is to sell Cocopeat to people that will give them results. So going forward, the buffered Cocopeat, after it is washed, it is further treated with chemicals to get rid of the toxins, to get rid of the high EC levels and reduce it to a very reasonable EC level. Now, this is what happens. When you use a washed Cocopeat that already the EC is high, and you apply your fertilizers, you know fertilizers will normally step up your EC as well. You notice that the EC becomes too much for the plants to handle, and they start turning yellow, they start dying, and the rest. But when you have a Cocopeat that already the EC is low, that is why when you are buying Cocopeat from me, I specify everything. I give you the EC level, I give you the particle size you are expecting, I give you the swelling capacity, I give you everything. For those of you that have collected invoices from me, you see that I state it because I want you to know what we are selling. We sell only washed and we sell only buffered Cocopeat. We sell only buffered Cocopeat. Now, buffered Cocopeat means it has been washed and it has been further treated. So if you want to buy Cocopeat you can trust, come to us, we'll sell you that Cocopeat. Now, going forward to the class about how to use Cocopeat, I'm going to do some demonstrations here for you people to see. Now, I don't want to destroy a whole block of Cocopeat, so I have the particles here already, the crumbs. I'm going to be using that. Now, you don't need to break your Cocopeat in particles like this. The mistake some people make is when they carry their Cocopeat, they carry it like this and dump into water and allow it there. No, you don't dump your Cocopeat in water. You put your Cocopeat and add water to it. As you are adding water to it, it is taking in oxygen and it is expanding. When you dump it in water, it doesn't expand as it should. But when you put it and you are adding water to it, you notice that the expansion level is higher. So it is a trick you guys need to take note of. So as I said earlier, you don't need to break it into crumbs like this. You can, if you know the quantity you need is up to a block, you can just put the block in a container and top water to it, and you see it will be swelling. You turn water to it like this and you see it will be swelling. Now hold on tight guys, I will get water and I'll add to this Cocopeat and you people will see what is going on. Thank you. So you can see we turn our Cocopeat block here and I'm going to gently add water to it. This is what you do. If you have a running tap, you can just on the tap gently and it will be dropping water, it will be taking in the water and expanding. Gently, it will be taking in the water and expanding. Gently, it will be taking in the water and expanding. Now you are going to see it is soaking the water. Soaking the water. Soaking the water gently. The water is entering, as you can see. Now, while that is taking in water and expanding, I'm going to point out something else to you. This is called an EC meter. An EC meter. This is from HANA. this EC meter from HANA. You can see this is what we call an EC meter. Now this is a 3-in-1. This measures pH of solutions, this measures EC of solutions, and this measures TDS. So normally every farmer needs EC, because when you are applying your fertilizers, especially for those of you that will be doing hydroponics and those of you that raise seeds for the nursery, you will find out that there are acceptable EC levels. There are acceptable EC levels that you have to use on your farm. So it's not like you just carry any fertilizer and dump. We are going to be using fertilizers here today, and I'll be demonstrating how you measure your EC to get the quantity of fertilizer you need exactly. So every farmer needs an EC meter, because these EC meters are very important. They tell you the quantity of fertilizers. When you apply too much fertilizers, that's when it goes beyond the acceptable EC. It can kill your plant, it can burn your plant, especially in the nursery. For example, let's say you are supposed to use like EC of 1 microsiemens or something like that, and you go beyond that, then it is going to be a big problem for your farm. It's going to be a big problem for your nursery. So I'm going to demonstrate the use of this EC meter for you guys to see. So we need to first of all put our battery in here. When we put our battery in here, then we'll continue with the demonstration. Thank you. We have our EC meter here. If you look at the reading here, it's 0.00. We have our clean water here. We have our water mixed with Cocopeat here. For those of you that are using pH meters, EC meters like this, it's going to be very easy for you to tell if you are buying a good quality Cocopeat or not. I'm going to demonstrate that. Now, if I take this EC meter, if I take this knob and I dip it in water, you can see there's a reading. I've removed it now. You see it's 0.0. I dip it in water, it gets 0.21. What is that telling you? That is saying that this water is not pure. It is possible that this water contains some fertilizers like calcium and other fertilizers, because that is why the EC contains some salt or something. That's why the EC is reading with the plain water like this. That is why for those of you that are doing hydroponics, it is very important for you to do water analysis, because when you do your water analysis, you realize that there are some minerals in the water already, and you may not need to add certain minerals, because if you certain minerals, because they are already in the water. So we've not analyzed this water, but from this EC reading, I can tell that this water contains some minerals. Now, this is my Cocopeat, right? I poured water in the Cocopeat. Now look at this reading here. Come closer. You can see this reading is 0.22. It's the same source of water I poured in this Cocopeat. I'm going to dip this EC in this now. You can see the reading is 0.32. Now, if you subtract 0.31, if you subtract 0.22 from 0.31, what are you going to get? 0.22 we had, 0.31, you are going to get about 9, 0.09. That is to tell you that the EC of this Cocopeat is just 0.09, which is very good. That is to say that the quality of this Cocopeat is very good. For those of you that are using washed Cocopeat, if you have an EC meter, buy your Cocopeat, put it in water and dip your EC meter inside. You'll be shocked. Now, don't forget that for your nursery, we are supposed to start with an EC of 1, right? Because if you go with an EC that is beyond 1, then the EC levels are already too much for the plant to handle. Now, imagine you buy Cocopeat that the EC is already more than 1. You are getting me, guys? Imagine you buy Cocopeat that the EC already more than 1. We are dealing, the reading is in millisiemens per centimeter. The reading of this is in millisiemens per centimeter. Now you get Cocopeat that the EC is more than 1 millicements per centimeter. Already there's no room for adding fertilizers. If you add fertilizers, the EC becomes too much for it to handle. Are you understanding why most of you use Cocopeat and they fail? Because the EC levels in the Cocopeat are already too much. When you add fertilizers, the EC level even goes beyond what is recommended. Is that clear, guys? So I'm going to rinse my EC meter here and I'm keeping it. This is just to give you guys an idea. It's just to give you guys an idea about what you are going to be using, because we are doing this practical you are seeing. You are doing this practical you are seeing. So that you people will understand when you go to buy Cocopeat, every agronomist need to have a pH meter. Every agronomist need to have a pH meter. This one is a 3-in-1 pH meter. It checks pH of solutions, no soil, EC and TDS, plus the temperature of the solution. Now, if I on my EC meter here, and I water, it's going to give me the temperature reading of the water as well, 28.5 Celsius, degrees Celsius. And now, temperatures are very important, because for those of you that use water soluble fertilizers, when you are dealing with solubility of fertilizers, you need to know the temperature of your water to be able to tell how soluble your fertilizer will be, because solubility has to do with temperatures a lot. If you are applying fertilizers at a water temperature of 28.5 degrees, the solubility is going to be less than that of water that you are applying at 20 degrees Celsius. That's the water that is 20 degrees Celsius has the ability to dissolve fertilizer more than the water that is 28.5 degrees Celsius. So some of these things are very, very important for those of you that apply, because when you don't get your solubility right, you discover that there are particles, there are residues of fertilizers in your tank or in your container, and you are wondering, you are saying, oh, this fertilizer is not dissolving. Especially fertilizers like potassium sulfate, which don't dissolve very fast. These are some of the things you are going to experience, guys. So I encourage you to get an EC meter. Now, there are very cheap EC meters going around the clock. This EC meter, how much did I buy? I've forgotten, but I paid almost 150,000 naira to get this EC meter. I know the importance of the EC meter to me. That is why I got it. And for every serious farmer, you need to have an EC meter to know how important this thing is to you. I also have another type of EC meter. That checks the EC meter I have. This EC meter is used to test the EC in the soil. For example, you are planting and you notice that I'm giving fertilizers, but this fertilizer is like it's not enough in the soil. You use this one, you insert it beside your plant in the soil, and it gives you the reading of the EC in the soil. EC is an indication of the quantity of fertilizers that may be in your soil. So when you insert this into the soil, it gives you the reading. The soil pH meter is also like this. You can just insert it in the soil and it gives you the pH reading of the soil. This should be about 35,000 to 40,000 depending on where you bought it. This is HANA instrument. I strongly recommend HANA. You can get this on Amazon or you can contact me. I can get this for you. When I was buying this, there were some people that needed, I had to get for myself and as well get for them. So these things are really, really, really important. This is the calibration solution. This solution, you need use it to calibrate the ECs so that you are sure you are getting the correct reading for your EC. So going forward, we are going to be filling our Cocopeat inside trays. We are going to be filling our Cocopeat inside trays. Now I have two types of cell trays here. This is 200 cells, this is 104 cells. One bag of Cocopeat should be able to fill like 13 of those 104 cells, thereabout. Now, I noticed that I make a lot of sales from the 200 cells. People tend to buy because why this one can take only 104 seedlings, this can take 200 seedlings, so we are trying to save on cost. But as an agronomist, I will advise and encourage you to get seed trays that have bigger cell sizes. and there are many advantages to it. It has more medium. It can collect more medium and give you healthier nursery. This, the space is very tiny. The quantity of medium that is here is very small, and you cannot have as healthy seedlings in this seed tray like the 104. So the first thing to do is to select the right type of seed tray. So we are going to be using this seed tray to do our demonstration today. We are going to be using this seed tray to do our demonstration today. Now this is our Cocopeat. This is our Cocopeat, and we are going to be filling it in this tray. I think this is soil my table, so I'm going to look for a platform and put it on it, or better still, I'll do this on the floor. Guys, I'll do this on the floor, and then now we're going to fill our trays, and we're going to gently firm it. Some of you have watched videos where they say you should not put it firm, you should just put the Cocopeat like this and then just level it. I strongly disagree with that, because when you do that, by the time you start applying your water, you discover that it collapses. You discover that the Cocopeat collapses, and for some you may even see that the media is not enough. So we encourage, or I encourage, that when you are putting your Cocopeat, you firm it a little bit. You firm it a little bit. You firm it a little bit. So I'm going to do this and fill my trays.